Guys, I have been so impressed with all the work you guys have been doing on Seesaw, in Google Classroom. I cannot wait till you see some of the things that I'm going to have in Google Classroom next week. You're going to have a reading assignment that is going to be about the life cycle of frogs and some fun things you guys can do with that, and also some math assignments in Google Classroom that you're going to be able to do and do them in Google Classroom and then turn them in. I'm going to be able to see them. So I'm super excited about that. I love the video recordings. If you just want to say hey to everybody and drop that in there, that is awesome. If you want to record yourself reading a book, Maddie recorded herself reading a book, so I love it. Anything like that is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to continue with reading some of Junie B. Jones, and then I'm going to give you another assignment at the end. Okay, so when I stopped, May jumped up, and a lot of you had some very good predictions on what you thought May was going to do. So let's read and see if those were right. She exploded out of her chair and she zoomed to the front of the room. Mr. Scary, Junie B called me that name again. I know she did, only she thought it inside of her head. And that is just plain sneaky. Mr. Scary was writing at his desk. He closed his eyes and did a big breath. May, what are our 3 new rules about tattling? You and I came up with 3 rules to control your tattling, remember? Can you tell me what those 3 rules are, please? May stood there for a real long time. She did not like those 3 rules, I believe. Finally, she started to say them out loud. Rule number 1, count to 20 before I tattle. Rule number 2, if I still feel like tattling, count to 20 again, she grumped. Yes, May. Mr. Scary did a thumbs up. Rule number 3, if I still feel like tattling, go home, eat dinner, go to bed, wake up, eat breakfast, come to school, raise my hand to tattle, then put your hand over my mouth and please be quiet, she said. Mr. Scary clapped his happy hands. Perfect, you've got it. Those are exactly the rules we talked about, aren't they? I'm very proud of you for remembering them. He stood up and walked her back to her chair. You have a great memory for rules, May, he said, but the next step is to actually follow them. I leaned over and tapped on him. I can vouch for that, I said. She did not even count. She just jumped out of her chair. Mr. Scary frowned at me. I'll deal with you in a minute, Miss Jones. I did a gulp. I didn't even call her name, Mr. Scary. All I did was think the name inside of my head, I said. May flashed her angry eyes. Can you flash your angry eyes at somebody? No, you did not think it, Junie Jones. You told me you were thinking it. And that is exactly almost like saying it, she went on. Plus, you didn't even think it quietly. You thought it so loud I could hear it in your brain. Can May really hear what Junie B. Jones is saying in her brain? No. May looked up at Mr. Scary. My ears were tested last year in kindergarten. The nurse said I can hear as good as a North American barn owl. Mr. Scary stared at her for a real long time. No, May, no. I'm sorry, he said, but the nurse did not tell you your ears were as good as a North American barn owl. May squirmed in her little chair some more. Squirming is what happens when you fid. At least that has always been my experience. After a minute, May put her hand on her desk and she covered up with her sweater. Mr. Scary bent down next to me. And as for you, Miss Jones, this is the absolute last time that I ever want to talk to you about name calling. Oops. I don't want you to say dumb bunny. I don't want you to think Dumb Bunny. I don't want you to say, sing, hum, or write, Dumb Bunny. Do you understand me? I tapped my fingers on my desk. I'm going to stop right there. In the comments below, I want you to tell me if you really think Junie B. Jones is not going to call Mag Dumb Bunny again. I'm just not so sure, but I want to hear what you guys think. Miss you guys so much. I cannot wait till we are back together again, and just keep working really hard on all of the things that you are doing. Listen really good to Mom and Dad, and stay safe. Miss Fain loves you guys. Bye. See you next time.